Hello and welcome back to episode 11 of the Chelmsford City Home Nation Heroes. We are back today for games against two of the teams who are in the battle for the title. So it's not been quite as long as initially planned since you were last with us. Just before we go into what's happened since then, if you are enjoying the content on the channel, please do leave a like down below. The support on the last few videos has been fantastic, so thank you very much. Subscribe if you are new here. And let's get into what's happened since you last with us. As I say, it's not been as long as I initially planned. So we drew 0-0 with Southend, which is quite a good result considering how strong they are. We beat St Albans 1-0. We beat Concord Rangers 2-0. We beat Taunton 2-0. We then lost 3-1 to Dulwich Hamlet, which far from ideal. We seem to struggle against them quite often, actually. And then since then, we've had a 1-1 draw with Ebbsfleet, 4-0 win against Dagenham and Redbridge, 0-0 with Havant and Waterlooville, a 3-1 win against Dorchester, and most recently a 1-1 draw with Hemel Hempstead. Today we played Dartford and Farnborough. The reason we've come back for this, as you can see, Dartford are currently 4th, Farnborough are currently 7th, so both teams who are in the playoff battle with us, and also from Bath down to Dulwich Hamlet in 8th, there is only 5 points separating all those teams. So we are very much also in a title battle. And after I fell out with him in the last episode, we have replaced Eden. We've got Folks in goal this time. Cisse as right back with Bardell and Minturn at centre backs. Williams at left back. Lapsley has come in as the holding midfielder. He's one of our other new signings. He's come in on loan. Yealer on the right, Talenty in the middle, Ruff in the number 10, De Silva on the left, and Boabo up front. There's quite a few players who just weren't quite fit enough for this game, Wiltshire being one of the main ones, and Cameron James also. So hopefully we've got enough about us to pick up a win anyway. Ruff with a free kick from deep, sends it to the far post. Boabo's headed it in, off the bar. We lead 1-0 7 minutes into the game. Dartford with a corner now to the far post. They've hit the bar and Lapsley clears it away for another corner. But that shows Dartford are not going to go down easily. Another corner's coming in now. Vickers for another corner. Boabo heads this one away as far as Elva Fontaine. And then the highlight fizzles out. As it stands, we're going top of the league. Talenty with a corner. Sends it towards the near post, but it's headed away. Ruff collects it and gets it back inside to Lapsley, who turns and shoots and fires it just over the bar. We have reached half-time. It is still 1-0, so we're going to tell them don't get complacent, and a couple of them aren't happy with that, but I've turned them around. Let's get out there in the second half and hopefully close out an impressive win. Williams with a long ball forward finds Boabu, who nods it down to Talenty out to Ruff, who then plays an ambitious ball. Boabu wins the ball though and cracks the bar. So Boabu is looking very tired. We do need him for our next game, so we're going to bring him off for Gabode. Greenidge is going to come on for Bardell in centre back. We've just had a quick look and we can see who is creating most of their chances. So we're going to send Ruff out there with the sole purpose of marking Hester Cook, who is their most creative player from the looks of it. Talenty with a corner kick sends it into the far post. Greenidge is there but heads it over the bar. Folks is on the ball in our own area. He goes long upfield towards the left wing. However, the header away only finds De Silva, but then he only can find a Dartford player. Ball over the top, finds Concannon in space, and he's equalised for Dartford. Well, that's incredibly disappointing at a time when we looked relatively in control of this game. One long ball over the top has done us in. We do have a highlight straight from our kickoff, however. Lapsley is on the ball here. Long ball forward towards Gabode. He's able to get there first. Puts it into the box. Talenty puts us straight back in the lead. With 10 minutes to go, we lead 2-1. We're going to bring Judd on for Cisse, who's looking very tired. And we're also going to go to Catenciao and try and shut this game out. However, the highlights aren't over. Dartford throw the ball in and are going to try and create something here. Hester Wood out to Greenwood, who plays the ball over the top, finds Concannon in the box, tries to get a ball into the box, but we manage to block it. Ruff clears it away, from our area. Finney is going to go and collect it for Dartford though. Greenwood going to try and bring the ball forward. Hester Cook, ball over the top, finds Williams, ball into Concannon, and he puts it wide. That was a huge chance though. Late free kick here towards the far post. Why have you done that? The ball's gone. The ball is gone, and Yealer just goes, you know what? Have a penalty. Concannon steps up and scores. Thanks a lot, Yealer. You're a fantastic guy. And we have drawn 2-2. I'm putting the blame entirely on Yealer for a completely needless penalty. And unfortunately, we dropped 2 points. Normally, I wouldn't call a draw against a team that are in that playoff battle with us, dropping points. But in this scenario, it definitely is. We've got Farnborough next, and with a win, we could still end the episode top of the league. So after a generally good performance in the last game, we're only making 2 changes. Greenidge is coming in for Minturn just because he's a bit tired from the last game. And Wiltshire is coming in for Yealer because, do I need to tell you why? Talent and Yetri with a corner early on in the game. It's to the far post. Greenidge has hit the bar. That must be, I think that's 3 times in these 2 games that we've hit the bar. Greenidge with a free kick deep in our own half. Williams plays it short to Puabo and then to De Silva on the wing. He's going to cut inside, switches the play out towards Wiltshire but doesn't quite manage to get it to him. Lacey Turner is on the ball, but Wiltshire wins the ball back thanks to a little bit of help from Ruff. Cisse to Lapsil. I would keep changing the way I pronounce his name. Wiltshire with a ball in behind, finds Ruff. Can he get it across the box? He's got men with him. He eventually doesn't, but gets the weirdest penalty I've ever seen. We're not going to question it, because why would we? Ruff steps up after winning the penalty and scores the penalty. Probably a little bit dodgy goalkeeping, but nevertheless, a goal. At half-time, we are leading 1-0. As you can see, Farnborough only having 3 shots to our 9. What I've spotted on their formation is they appear to have 2 ball-winning midfielders as there are only 2 centre mids. So I think, hopefully, on that basis, they should struggle to create much. Talent Yetri with a corner kick sends it to the far post. It goes all the way through. Lawrence collects it at the far post and lumps it forward. However, we eventually win the ball back. Wiltshire plays it back over the top towards De Silva and it goes straight through to the goalkeeper, unfortunately. The goalkeeper then lumps it forward. Cisse brings it down in space and plays a long ball to no one. Wiltshire collects it. Loco sends the ball over the top. Greenidge has missed the header. Smith is through on goal and hits the post. Lacey Turner with a throw-in for Farnborough. Plays it short to Lawrence. Ball into the box. Smith, can he turn and shoot? Doesn't. Plays it up to Agatha. Oh, folks. You've got to do better with that. It's 1-1, unfortunately. Free kick on the edge of the box here. Wiltshire with a chance to shoot, perhaps. Goes for goal. Oh, what a goal. Just like in the last game, we respond very quickly to an equaliser and find ourselves back in a 2-1 lead. Keep Yealer off the pitch. Talent Yetri with a corner kick sends it into the far post. Buabu! I thought that was in. Dunn is coming on for De Silva on the left wing. We do have a highlight, however, just before that sub is made. Wiltshire is on the ball on the right-hand side. Plays a long ball to the left-hand side. De Silva heads it back towards Buabu. Heads down to Talent Yetri at the second attempt. De Silva in space. Buabu makes the keeper. It's 3-1. Little bit of luck for where the ball fell, but hard work from De Silva. We lead 3-1. Talent Yetri now plays the ball to Buabo. He nods it on, but to absolutely no one. And Farnborough are back on the ball. De Lacey Turner. Usman plays it through for him. He's got space. We don't manage to stop him, and Jaden Smith has scored to get one back for Farnborough. It's 3-2. He scored 24 goals this season, is Smith. We might even look at him for next season. Judd is going to come on for Cisse, and also Minturn will come on for Greenidge just because he's on a yellow card. Judd with a throw-in. Only a few minutes left to go in this game. Dunn turns and tries to get across, finds Buabo. Wiltshire from the edge shoots, and it's onto the roof of the netting. But this time, we do enough to see out a win, 3-2 against Farnborough. Very, very good result for us there, and an important result in terms of the league table. Following that game, we find ourselves 4 points away from Southend, who are currently top of the league. However, as you can see, it is all to play for. What I think we'll do next is we'll have a run through. We might even come back for the Southend game at the end of the season. Let me know what you think we can achieve this season. Do you think we can stun everyone and win the league? Or do you think we can find a way through the playoffs? Subscribe if you're enjoying the content on the channel. Let me know what you think down below. Thank you very much for watching.